Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of More to Give by Terri Osburn, performed by Amy Rubinate. Chapter 1. The last time Callie Henderson had laid eyes on Sam Edwards, he'd been naked and nodding off on the pillow beside her. The pillow that a mere week earlier had belonged to Callie's husband, who died in a fiery crash while on a lover's tryst with another woman. A woman who just happened to be Callie's best friend and Sam's wife. Now, 6 years later, Callie stood outside his office door, struggling not to toss her breakfast. Closing her eyes, she took a deep breath for courage and tapped 3 times on the solid wood door marked Hotel Manager. 3 steady knocks, full of confidence and determination. "Fake it till you make it, Callie," she thought. "You can do this." A muffled baritone answered from the other side. "Come in." Moving on pure adrenaline, Callie turned the stainless steel knob and stepped through. She wasn't sure what to expect, but Sam's failure to glance away from whatever he was reading felt dismissive, and they hadn't even begun this encounter yet. Clearing her throat, Callie traveled the 4 steps it took to reach Sam's desk. She kept the greeting formal. She was here for an interview, after all. "Mr. Edwards?" If he recognized her voice, Sam gave no indication. "Have a seat, Miss Henderson." Not so much as an eye roll in her direction. Callie reminded herself this was a job interview and not a long overdue reunion. She tamped down the ridiculous notion that she was being insulted. And then Sam did look her way. His brows drew together as he stared at her, as if piecing together a puzzle. Callie held her breath. She could see the moment when recognition dawned. His eyes went wide before he looked back down at the resume on his desk. "Calliope Henderson?" he asked. As Callie wasn't sure what exactly he was asking, she lifted one brow and nodded in the affirmative. He could be asking if she was indeed the potential project leader for the renovation of the Sunset Harbor Inn, or he could be wondering why her last name wasn't Wellman, as it had been the last time they'd seen each other. Until she knew for sure, Callie remained obtuse. Sam leaned back in his chair, crossed his arms, and narrowed his blue-gray eyes. The intensity of his glare sent a flutter of apprehension up Callie's spine, but she held firm. She had done.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?